episode 18.7. We got a special guest in the house, man. He came through the tunnel. He broke our equipment before he even got a chance to get on the damn mic.
So he about to pay the toll and he about to pay his
He broke our whole mic stand out here. Stripped the screw off and everything.
Just give us the watch. We be straight.
Yeah. I mean, came in here. I got to put my blinders on. Watch is crazy. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I beat him at the light though, you know what I'm saying? But he had a foreign and all that. But episode 18.7, you know what I'm saying? I want to shout out our guest today. What they call him? They call him Mr. Regular Rell. You know what I'm saying? Regular Rell, we appreciate you in the building tonight for us, man. What's up?
Appreciate y'all having me, man.
Yeah,
y'all having me, man.
Yeah, we had to reach out to you, man. We see you out here making some moves, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And before we get to anything, first question I always ask every person that's sitting in that seat is, what are you listening to right now? What is Regular Rell listening to right now, other than himself?
In the foreign. What are you listening to in the foreign?
Yeah. What is Regular Rell listening to, music-wise?
Alright, definitely right now, Raw's new joint.
Okay.
His new joint, fire.
Rather you than me.
Yep, definitely.
Shout out to
B.
B.
Ben got 3 joints on that joint. I
Oh.
got a freestyle in the Santorini Grease joint.
Saw the video.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. So,
anybody else you listening to right now?
we got Big Sean. I'm listening to Big Sean new joint.
Love Big Sean.
Okay.
That's about it, man. I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you, all my stuff go back to 2006 and before.
Okay.
I listen to a lot of older stuff, man. You know what I mean? I feel like you got to reach back to move forward. That's just that. You know what I mean? You got to see where it came from. You know what I mean? I still respect the craft. I feel like right now a lot of music is synthetic. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So what you're saying is that you don't have a dance to your records.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say to any of them, but you know what I mean? For the most part, my preference isn't like, it ain't no, we ain't bouncing around and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Got you.
No Playboy Cardi.
Mm-hmm.
None of that. Oh, that's great. Hey, well, I'm rocking to the Ross too, so I definitely understand that. The Big Sean, I haven't actually had a chance to take a listen to that.
Oh, my bad, Kodak Black, my fault, y'all.
Okay.
Kodak Black new joint.
I wouldn't have thought you to
That's
say
a
that.
different one. Yeah, that's a different one. One thing I like about Kodak is I like his authenticity. You can say that. I feel like when he comes, his approach is authentic. You know what I mean? It ain't really like, it's not scripted, it's not filtered. You know what I mean? He just going with whatever comes to him. You know what I mean? I respect that. He, to me, remind me of like a lot of like Lil Wayne earlier stuff. You know what I mean? He got that Lil Wayne early Hot Boys feel.
Gotcha.
It's still rough. That's why I like it. You know what I mean? Because it's organic. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Just hope that he gets a team around him to get him straight, man, because I think he's blowing a huge opportunity that he has that a lot of people don't have.
Is it too late?
The judge gave him a year in jail, but if he takes a class, he's out, which that class should only take a month, they said. But, not that many people get the opportunity that he has.
Yeah.
So,
well, we've seen that happen a lot of times with young rappers where, you know what I mean, they don't have anybody around them to, you got a bunch of yes men, so you don't have nobody who really gonna tell you what it is for you to chill out. Like, you need somebody to, you need to chill the hell out, sit down somewhere.
Yeah, right.
And I don't know if you don't have that around you, you kind of get lost in the mix and you start doing stupid stuff. You know what I mean? You're gonna see that jail cell a few times. You know what I'm saying? But always want to get our listeners a chance to know who Regular Rell actually is. So let's go back a little bit. And, you know what I'm saying? We need to know when Regular Rell hit the scene, when Regular Rell got on the mic, when Regular Rell started rapping.
It's a good one, man. Oh! Alright, we're gonna rewind this. It's been a little bit of time, man.
Yeah.
So I started with the Western Branch High, man.
Okay.
You know what I mean? With the Western Branch High School. And I had a rap group then. It was called Black Diamond. And first mixtape was called Pennies Make Dollar.
Pennies Make Dollars.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the main thing was I don't know, it was just everything. I felt like everything back then had to mean something, man. You know what I mean? So whatever that meaning was with Pennies Make Dollars, I guess it was like, yo, man, we just gathered everything. We could do 100 pennies, man, make $1. That mean it's scrambling. Like we using everything. We using all our resources. We using everything around us to make a dollar. You know what I mean? So that's where that came from. We really had to literally use it. You know what I mean? My man I got in here right now, YSS. You know what I mean? I had met him at the time. This is a while ago. You know what I mean? 2000, no teens. This is
no teens.
No teens.
I like that.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a minute ago there.
Yeah.
We in 2017.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I was young. I started out battle rapping too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, writing, and I felt like at that time, writing was, man, that shit was written, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You had to really freestyle.
Uh-huh.
And I put myself at the top of the class at that point. You know what I mean?
So it sounds like we're gonna get some bars.
Times change, yo. Times change.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know, the skill's still there, but for the most part, man, it's just at that time, freestyling was very like intricate. It was very delicate. It was very necessary. You know what I mean? Like you had to be able to freestyle. A nigga call you out quick, nigga. That shit written, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I battled somebody. The dude said, "Yo, man, that shit was wrote." You know what the fuck is wrote in my kid? I don't know what it is. He wrote that shit.
It was broken.
It was broken. You know what I mean? But you know, at the end of the day,
Shout out to Chesapeake Public.
Portsmouth.
man.
Barbershop. We fast forwarded a little bit, but you know what I mean? At that time, it was like, you know what I mean? Like I said, everything was freestyle based. So that's why I started. Pennies make dollars, freestyling, battles in the lunchroom, yada, yada, yada. We had the boom box. We had the nigga making the beats on the lunchroom table.
Yeah.
That's what I started from.
Yeah. That's the essence. That's the essence.
I wonder if the kiddies do that now.
I'm going to give y'all a real quick story.
Okay.
This going to fuck you up. Why the fuck did I see CD Joe with Troy Ave today?
Swear to God.
I got the picture, my nigga.
You lying, my nigga.
That's my word. So anyway,
Man, listen to the
now we're gonna get to
He
Troy
better
Ave.
lie.
I'm gonna take
Because we
this
waiting
back.
for the story.
That's not Joe, that's
I'm gonna tell y'all this is how it went. So we go
Wait.
over freestyles and shit like that.
Uh-huh.
So not for nothing. It was a dude that was in our school. He was like the CD dude. I don't know if every
This
school
man.
had a CD dude.
Yeah, that was him. Blazier was the CD dude. Blazier walked around
Boy,
with
high
a
school
big
legend.
CD with a shoestring around his neck.
Oh my gosh,
To
I
let
hate
people
it.
know-
02, 03, 04.
Yeah, that
Well,
let
that's
you
how
know
it
he was the CD guy.
Yeah, real shit.
You know what I'm saying? And if anybody else started making CDs,
They were biting.
they were getting handled. They were getting handled. You know what I'm saying? We had
What
that.
school was this?
This is Ward.
Oh yeah, understood.
We had to handle
We had legends and more around that time. I was the
You
CD
fucked me
guy.
up with
You know.
that, man.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
couldn't
I'm
handle.
gonna show you on this one.
They fucked me up.
He deleted the video. That's what made me mad. I'm like, how you do that? I hit him up, said, damn, fam, tell CD Joe, I said, what's up? But long story short,
Okay.
it was a dude that went to our joint, man.
That's
We called him
my
CD
man.
Joe.
Uh-huh.
This was the dude that really made me take music serious. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I did my first song ever.
Yeah.
And I know y'all. Well, I know y'all might be familiar with JB Easy. You know what I mean? JB Easy got the studio.
Radio
DNA.
Ready? Oh,
Radio Ready.
Radio
Definitely.
Ready.
I think they changed it to DNA or something like that now. I think.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the new studio that they just opened up. I think.
Oh, Virginia Beach.
It's in Norfolk. I think it's on in ODU area.
I was about to say, didn't you say DNA was big?
I thought DNA.
Oh, DNA Biz, my bad. Shout out to
I don't know. That's what I'm having.
JB Easy is on Radio Ready.
Radio Ready. I didn't know if they had
Yeah.
changed the name for that. Well, scrap the DNA shit. But
Yeah.
anyway, JB Easy was the first nigga to ever record me.
Yeah.
He was on Little Creek Road. The name of that joint was called Lil Rob, matter of fact. I know a lot of people don't know that, and I'm taking niggas back on that in this area. Especially Norfolk.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I remember my mama took me out that shit. We 5 deep in the whip, and we got them getting rides to the studio.
Yeah.
I ain't want her to hit a tape, we cussing up there and shit like that. But long story short, you know what I mean? So when we come back with the song, everybody in the school heard it. They were like, boy, this dude Rell, I want Regular Rell then. I ain't gonna tell y'all what the name was then.
Oh,
anyway,
we gotta get the first
I mean, we can
Who
find
was the
out.
first name?
Oh, I don't think y'all can find this one out.
Okay.
So anyway, long story short, I don't know. I ain't gonna put no wage out there, but we gonna see how, you know what I mean? You know, resourceful y'all are. So long story short, he had put that first song that I ever did on a CD. He used to make CDs, like at that time, 50 and Dipset was popping. So he came out with a 50-cent CD. He put whoever the popping rapper in the school was in it. It was like this podcast, whoever. Like how y'all do y'all shout outs and shit. So he put me on the end of the joint with a freestyle that I did. So he was just a CD dude. So, you know what I mean? I got popular. I gained popularity like off the rip off of that. Everybody like, boy, I heard that little freestyle you did off the Lloyd Banks, whatever. So, you know what I mean? That's what gave me my popularity in high school.
So this was,
you know what I mean? Them CD Joe mixtapes. And I just seen him this morning, like 7, 8 o'clock this morning. on Troy Ave feed, and I just had to drop that.
So this is around like 02, 03, 04, 05, somewhere around there. So we probably almost around the same time.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is that this is
the same
story, similar to A Driver's story. The same exact.
That's why I fuck with him. Man. That's why I ain't gonna lie.
I was the CD guy, and I also made beats, and he was the rapper guy. Like the same story you're telling us now. That's what A Driver was doing around that time.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
So
yeah, we got the same spill.
Yeah. So CD Joe started a podcast. We fucking you up.
Hey, but no, I'm gonna end it on this note. What I love to see growth. You know what I mean? He started with CDs then. So, you know what I mean? Troy Ave kind of clowning him on the joint. He like, yo, fam, not for nothing, man. Why you got this old ass phone, man? You make too much money to be like working off this old ass phone. You know, Instagram got 15 seconds. This nigga Instagram on his phone only got 6 seconds on it. So while he clowning him, you know what I mean? The nigga's like, yo, man, not for nothing, man. Y'all go check out my new DVD, yada, 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 yada. That's how he always was. He upgraded from the CD guy to 10 years, 11 years later, he's the DVD dude. So I just like to see that, man. I just like to see growth. And that's, that's what I...
It's definitely similar. So similar.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? To the same story A Driver had, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? We was actually in school with him. So he was the only rapper in school. Well, it was other rappers. I ain't gonna say he was the only. It was other rappers, but he was the only one that put out a tape. And the tape went so crazy around the school that, you know what I'm saying? So it's the same story.
Yeah, it is. And like, that's how that happened. Like, you know what I mean? That happened. So once that did that just inspired me to really like come up with that pennies make dollars joint that I'm telling y'all about. You know what I mean? As soon as that shit went crazy, it was like, all right, we gotta get a CD together, y'all. And I started out in a rap group, so you know what I mean? We'll get to that. But that's gonna end on that note. Like, yo, that's crazy. Me and him, you know what I mean? Share similar stories and shit.
Yeah. Good.
Okay, so since that time period from pennies make dollars into now, in what ways has your music changed?
I don't know. Back then, like, music was more of a sound and not a feeling. You know what I mean? Like, when I was young, I was going with what I thought people wanted to hear. I wanted to go with what sound nice. Now I go for more like what feels good. You know what I mean? What feels authentic, what feels like genuine. I want people to connect at this point. Because back then I had people's ears. Now I want to get their hearts. I want to get their spirits. I want people to connect. You know what I mean? Like, yo, that's why I like this dude. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. That's the difference between now and then.
Gotcha.
So you mentioned that you listen, when Kels asked you what you were listening to currently, you mentioned that you listen to like a lot of older music. Do you feel that you're in competition with the youth?
Oh, I don't know, man. There's so many genres of music now, and there's so many like outlets. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like the youth now, they just use their resources wisely. Because when I was coming up, it wasn't really YouTube, but just hit the same. Yeah. Instagram definitely wasn't even like in the play for real, for real. It was like Twitter.
MySpace was just popping.
Yeah. MySpace, that's what you had. I'm a MySpace baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want people to think I'm stupid old. I'm still in my 20s, but you know what I mean? I don't want nobody to be like, yo, what the fuck? But dude, I'm definitely a MySpace baby.
Top 8.
Yeah, top 8 was serious then.
Hey,
that top 8 was for real.
Hey, I lost my virginity on MySpace.
Thank you for that story.
Shout out to that girl.
Go ahead.
Her apartment.
Do you want to put her at name out?
Nah, she would fuck me up. Her brother would.
Nah, you clean with that.
But no, MySpace, man, it was like, that was definitely like the outlet for my era. You know what I mean? 2007, 2008. You know what I mean? Now it's just, I mean, it's evolved a lot. So, I mean, just the young people, their approach to music and the resources that they have, and, you know what I mean, retrospect of what we were using then, you know what I mean, it's a lot different. So to answer your question, do I say competition? I can't say competition because it's too many outlets to say that I'm competing with anybody. I feel like, yo, you can get 1 million streams over here with the young people. Yeah. I can go over here and get 100,000 people with some, like, maybe a little older people. Yeah. But, you know what I mean, when it comes to a show, you know what I mean, it's about who packing shows and shit, man. It's about a core audience. Streams to me sometimes, I don't want people to get too caught up in the streams, because streams are like, it'll lead you astray. Because you might think you popping because you're streams, but you might not have a core audience. People might just fuck with you for that one listen, and that's that, you know what I mean? Right. When you like, yo, I want to book this dude, and you hearing crickets in that motherfucker, and you know what I mean? That's just what it is. So I can't really say competition, so I don't know, I'm going to just leave that answer blank. I don't know, I'm going to just put N/A on that one.
Okay. For me, it's difficult. I don't listen to the radio for the reason I don't really like the music that's, I think, is winning right now. But then, like, for some strange reason, I always end up listening to, like, the songs that I don't like. Like, I remember asking a friend if they listened to Kendrick because I wanted to compare views. Like, how did you feel about the new Kendrick? Did you like it? But then, no, just this.
Okay.
But then they said, oh, I didn't get a chance to listen to Kendrick, but when I do get a chance to listen to music, I'm gonna listen to Playboy Cardi. And I'm like, who the fuck is Playboy Cardi? But I didn't tell them I didn't know who it was. I had to Google. I'm like, oh my gosh. Then I tried to listen to mixtape and I didn't like it. But then I heard Tory Lanez on the Magnolia song. I like Tory Lanez on the Magnolia song, and then I went back and listened to the original, and it's okay. I have it on repeat right now, I'm not gonna lie.
What the fuck this kind of question is this?
No, I'm just saying because I wanted to know. I was telling him like the backstory, like did he feel like he was in competition? So like the era of music that I feel that you appreciate, I love. Like what?
I'm about to say, we haven't had a story from you in a while, so I understand.
Thank you.
That shit was just all over the place.
So,
she gave a perspective.
Thank you.
We apologize, brother.
My story is that long, and it's been 3 weeks.
I'm gonna be honest though, like what you just said, like earlier, I don't think it was like the recorded part when you was saying something about Playboy Cardi or whatever. You see, I like segued out of that because I didn't know what the fuck you was talking about. I was like, yo, who is this?
No, and you know, we shouldn't know who it is. I mean, I kind of gotta know now because of what I do. I've never really listened to stuff like that before, but I gotta kind of keep in touch with the youth. But I don't know, they be tricking me. Them songs kind of tricky, catchy, tricky.
Okay.
And then when you listen to the lyrics, they not really saying anything.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I will say about the youth right now, they understand society now. They understand that it's about the song. You know what I mean? When I came up, it was about the collection of songs.
Yeah.
So they like, yo, shit, we done with this song, we on to the next. All right, we done with that song, we on to the next. That's the quickest way to the bag right now. You know what I mean? If you got a single right now or a quote-unquote hit, you know what I mean, or what you feel is a hit right now, you can get a check. You know what I mean?
I was just talking to somebody today about, I ain't gonna say who it was, but about the same shit you just said. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we know you can rap. We know you talented. We know you got a lot of songs and a lot of, collection of music, but we need that hit song. You know what I'm saying? And I was, throwing out a couple people from the area who got a kind of a strong buzz right now for songs that are hitting. The lyrics itself might not be as fire as yours. You know what I'm saying? But that chorus is something that's connected with them. You know what I'm saying? And they jumping up and down. They all riding with, you know what I'm saying? That chorus.
I'm gonna say this, man. One thing I will respect, man, and this is what I always really never liked about hip hop fans, and it's getting worse as the generations go on. Hip hop fans is just showing that they're not really that loyal. You know what I mean? When you look at like the hip hop, when you look at rock and roll fans and stuff like that, they ride to the end. They'll start off with the artist will be 23 years old, all their fans will be 15 to 25 years old, and when you see them at a fucking show 20 years later, and 30-something, 40-something years old, they fucking fans is in their 30s and their 40s and 50s. They got gray hair now, and then they might still even have a few sprinkled in young people. But when you get to like the hip hop fans, man, you know what I mean? It's like hit or miss. Like they'll be fucking with you one day, and then when you're not popping, you see the white people and stuff in there, which is cool. But at the end of the day, I just feel like hip hop fans, man, they just.
I think it do got 2 points to that, but it's so many hip hop artists now, and like you said, everybody's using it. But so many people are using the resource, like you said. Like it's you go online right now, it's a million rappers right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, I can't really stick.
10,000 songs I got made since we was in here.
Yeah, and it's like I can't stick to. You know what I'm saying? So people nowadays, you back in the day, remember it was a collection of songs, so you could listen to. You knew all their songs. Nowadays, somebody might only have 1 or 2 songs, and that one song might be a hit. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of matter of fact, last episode, Young Money Young said when he dropped the Gutter song, he didn't even know that people was gonna take the song seriously. Then he had to hurry up and push a mixtape out because people wanted to hear more music. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I feel what you're saying on that. It's like 2 sides.
That's one thing I like, man. I really got to see Jan's process, man, and I really enjoyed seeing that. You know what I mean? I seen the process from beginning. I'm not gonna say to end because it hasn't ended, but I seen it from beginning to where we are now. You know what I mean? And I gotta give credit to Young Money Young. Like he is one of the most intelligent artists out here, regardless of how he's perceived by any, other whatever. However people take him. You know what I mean? That dude, you know what I mean? Something he has genius level you know what I mean, situations and the way he approaches, you know what I mean, his music. And the way he just approaches this, the industry. I would say that more than anything.
Okay, let's switch pace. How would you describe Regular Rell, the artist?
I'm one of the dudes that stuck to the script, you know what I mean? When we started, there was a lot of dudes that started with me. And I came from, like, when I look at a lot of the rappers that I align myself with, you know what I mean? It's like the Meek Mills and the J. Cole's and the dudes that's in that, you know what I mean? I'm gonna say freshman 2011. Yeah. So, moving forward, a lot of dudes, like, changed up. A lot of dudes started out rapping hard as a bitch. We're gonna go back to the high school shit. It was rapping, everything was lyrical, whatever. So when you like look at the evolution of it, you know what I mean? You know how you got the evolution chart with the human being, you got you walking hunchback and whatever. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna say I stayed the same, but you know what I mean? I just stuck to the script while the rest of them was trying to adapt to what was going on. Okay. I wasn't really more or less with the adapting shit. I felt like, yo, if I gotta adapt to what's going on, then it's just not for me. I'd rather just keep substance. I'm not going to sell myself out or sell myself short of what I know I'm capable of doing. You know what I mean? I'd rather give people talent. I'd rather give people consistency and fucking bars and shit like that. Yeah. I ain't about this short. You know what I mean? Like anything that I do, if I'm gonna sell a person a car, I'm gonna sell a person a house, I'm gonna sell a person some whatever the fuck, I'm gonna get them what the fuck they expect. You know what I mean? Because when I call them or when they call me, I want them to know what it is. So, you know what I mean? Long story short is, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. Like, just over the whole course of just doing this music shit, man, I just try to stay consistent to this quality, you know what I mean? So to describe Regular Rell, man, is quality. And, you know what I mean, to go into, like, the regular part of Rell, you know what I mean? A lot of people get that, like, misconstrued. Like, oh, man, he's calling himself a regular type of person. I'm just not impressed with a lot of shit. I'm not a flamboyant, flashy type of dude. I flash in my own way. Like, I'm going to do what I do, but it's regular, you know what I mean? I might come through with a $20,000, $30,000 watch, but I'm not gonna be like, hey man, whatever. You know what I mean? That's just not me. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pull up in a little car with a nice little shorty, but I'm not like on the look at my chick, look at my car type of shit. You know what I mean? Just doing my thing. That's what regular kind of stands for. It's like, yo, this is regular shit. You know what I mean? I feel like when somebody say, hey man, regular is bad, and it's like, yo, they regular must be not hitting this shit. They regular must be fucking some regular shit. Yeah, you know what I mean? That just ain't, that ain't regular for us. Regular is just consistency and quality. That's just what it is.
So if you can introduce yourself, how would you introduce yourself to someone?
Five words.
5 words, yo, man. I'm the shit, bitch. Yo, you know. Nah, I don't know, man. I don't really be counting. It's regular. I don't know, man. I just pull up.
So look, so let's go back. You know what I'm saying? A little bit to the past. Mm-hmm. So at age 19, Regular Rell opened up his own rap studio.
Yeah. At
age 19.
19, man. Yeah.
Where the hell did you get this money from, Regular Rell?
I'm gonna say that. No, that's a good question. Nah, like this. I'm gonna get y'all this. Nah, man. I'm gonna give y'all the real honest answer. I'm gonna give y'all to the, you know what I mean, the honest of my ability. You know. So, long story short, I got the best of both worlds coming up, man. My mom was more like a working class person, and my dad was more like a get it out the mud person.
Okay.
And so I was 18, 19 when I was doing this. So I'm working at the post office. And my dad like, yo man, so you just rather work for somebody and shit, bro? So you rather just, how much you make an hour? Mind you, I work at the post office. So at this time, I'm 18, making like $15 an hour. I'm thinking I'm a hell of a nigga. I'm making $1,000 a check. Yeah. I'm used to making $5, $6 bullshit. Pizza Hut, detail, all type of shit. So, you know what I mean? He like, so what you gonna do with that $15? If I was to pay you every hour, what would you do? If I was to pay you $15 every hour, what would you do with it? Well, I mean, I'll probably get some McDonald's, some gas, and some bullshit. Mm-hmm. He like, man, work for me if you gonna get me work for some McDonald's and some gas and some shit like that. So long story short, you know what I mean? I had to make a choice from, you know what I mean, actually working like for somebody, or do I want to work for myself? So I'm young, I feel like I got time to do that. So I quit the post office shit. I moved to Richmond, it's on the fucking, yo, I'm up here type of shit. Okay. My pop's like, all right, bet I'm gonna sit you down. So you wanna do music? I see you real serious about this music shit. I'm gonna walk you through the steps. So, you know what I mean? He just knew a lot about just life. You know what I mean? He knew a lot about just, you know what I mean, entrepreneurship. You know what I mean? Okay. So went to banks, went to different shit, and I just learned a lot about like starting your first business. So I happened to find a studio that was in like a poverty-stricken area. And that this time, like Richmond is off the chain. This is 07, 08, 09. So long story short, they had a situation. They had a system called what was it? It was what the fuck was it? It was like it wasn't like a public housing type of shit. It was some type of way where, like, if you was to start a business in this area, they wanted to bring more businesses, so they'll give you grants and shit to bring your business to that area.
And like tax breaks and shit like that.
I just can't think of the name. You know what I mean?
Ladies, you should know. Your people probably made
what the fuck
that
is
shit
the name
up.
of that shit, man?
He probably wrote it.
Yeah.
I don't even know the name
You
of
say
it.
grants?
For when you start a business in a poverty stricken area.
I mean, it's grants.
Well, that's what it is. It's definitely a grant, but it was like a certain like program that they had.
Okay, fuck the name.
You know what I mean? Whatever about the name. Them people say, yo, man, if you spend $20,000, we gonna give you $20,000 back. You know what I mean? I scraped up everything I could. Like at this time, I'm selling cars. My pops put me on a whole bunch of different shit. So I'm selling cars, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and I'm piecing by piece everything together. And the people cut that check and gave me that bread back. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Niggas know they shit. So you know what I mean? I benefited off that situation. And that's just what it was. So I'm 19 years old in the middle of a fucking hood that I'm not from with a $30,000, $40,000 studio at this time. You know what I mean? And I'm in the middle of the fucking hood. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And
So how did that work? How did that work out?
Like, you talking about as far as like being in the middle of that shit?
Yeah, like as far as clientele.
I'm gonna say this, man. When I first got there, I'm gonna keep it 100.
So like, it was your studio, but was it more so of you rapping, or was like you having people come in?
When I initially started it was for me and Black Diamond. Because I named the studio Black Diamond Records.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The guy that I got filming us right now, YSS, he was going by Young Tay. You know what I mean? He was a part of that situation. This was like a conglomerate type of situation. Like, listen, we gonna come here, we gonna take the fuck over. I know we the best niggas in the area. You know what I mean? We gonna come here, and we gonna plant our seed, and that motherfucker gonna go crazy. So, you know what I mean? When I went to Richmond, when I first started, they made it hard for me. Because I'm in the middle of the hood, my nigga. When I first started, before I even opened my doors, I got everything lined up. This is before I got my equipment. They had broke my windows and glass and shit. And I mean, at 18, 19 years old, I want to carry on some young nigga shit. Like, man, who the fuck broke my windows? I'm real emotional about everything that's going on. But, you know what I mean, when I really looked at it, I was like, yo, man, I'm trying to bring something new to an environment. And the shit that fucked me up was when I was opening it, I had some dudes approach me like, yo, man, what you turning this into, man? This gonna be a studio? They acting like they really want to be a part of the situation. So I'm like, man, this shit might not be as bad as I thought. You know what I mean? I come from Portsmouth, Virginia. I'm coming to Richmond, Virginia. This shit gonna be like whatever. Shit, the next morning my pops called me, yo, man, they broke your windows and shit, man. You know what I mean? I don't know what you gonna do about that, man. But don't get discouraged, my G. Like, just stay in there, you know what I mean, trying to like coach me through it. So long story short, you know what I mean, I did all the shit and took all the steps that he told me to take. And you know what I mean, when I look back at it, it was like that was the best thing I could do. You know what I mean? I remember being in the studio like, damn, this is my shit. Now I'm 20 years old, like, damn, man, this is my own studio, bro. Like, yo, man, I'm gonna wake up one day and this shit all gonna be gone. So my main thing is when you just get opportunities and you get certain resources that God put in your place, man, just take advantage of it, and that's just that.
Facts. You still have a studio?
Oh, I got the studio equipment, but I don't have that studio in particular, like, you know what I mean? Richmond, I got homesick, man. I wanted to come home. Like, not even on no funny shit. I love Richmond to death. I was on Brooklyn Park Boulevard, and I love Richmond to death, but I just felt like I loved them dudes, and I met a lot of great people up there, but I was like, damn, man, I feel like I'm doing a great deed for an area that I don't think I was as appreciated in Richmond as if I was to bring it back to Portsmouth. I'm like, yo, man, well, if I brought this same situation back to Portsmouth, man, them boys gonna go the fuck crazy. I'm gonna be Obama out this motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. And that's what happened. You know what I mean? I brought it back to the, you know what I mean, the 7.5 and it was live. That was that.
So you have a studio out there in Portsmouth now?
Yeah, well, I don't have it now, but I had a studio on Airline Boulevard for a second. You know what I mean? I tried the same situation. It was with a more mature like approach. It was with a more seasoned like business approach. And I don't know, man. I think at that time I was just more focused on my shit. I wasn't really focused on everybody else. So to answer your question earlier, initially when I got that studio it was for me, but I'm just a giving type of person. I'm a good guy. I just wanted to see everybody else shine, man. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, I'm 19, 20, man. I have my time. At this time, everybody 25, 26, 27. And I wanted to learn the business. So, you know.
Gotcha.
Here at Live from the 7.5, we encourage the artists to invest in what they believe. You opened up a studio at 19. I see you working and you invest in your craft, and you have videos for, I want to say, a better percentage of the songs you put out, right? Because like sometimes I'll see artists, they'll do like a freestyle, and then on YouTube they just have like a picture and then the song playing in the background. You actually have videos for them. Who's your favorite videographer to work with? And then
I'm gonna get shot for this.
no honorable mentions. No, I'm kidding. You can
I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna keep it 100, man. You know what I mean? I Catch Media is my dude. You know what I mean? We came from the dirt.
Okay.
But, you know what I mean? Vips TV, we started that too. You know what I mean? Actually, I Catch Media and me, we actually we laid the cornerstone to VIP's TV. Not the actual VIPs as y'all know, like producers and shit like that. But the actual, because everybody was like, damn, I thought they just made beats. And they started just making videos out of nowhere. That was just something that we just sat in the room and came up with. You know
so you have your hand in everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
So with that being said, you have your hand in this pot, that pot, that pot. My hand is out. Can I borrow $5?
He just got blazing.
I had to give him $5. I was just about to ask you, my G. It's embarrassing to get back to the crib.
Ladies answer the 5, and he got the 5. He got 5 fingers.
Hey, at least you know it. My mama said closed mouths gonna get fed.
Yeah, at least you got an ass out here. You know what I'm saying? Wait, you got something?
Got a whole bunch of stuff. Alright, so what's your definition of street code?
Street code? Just sticking to just the regular principles. As long as the people that you're sticking with the principles with are like about the streets. Street code don't apply to people that don't really be in the streets like that. If you in the streets like that, you in the streets. If you go to work every day and you just want to stay the fuck out the way, you out the way.
That's Kate's battle over here, by the way.
I mean, that's me too.
I'm out here, low key.
I'm gonna say this, man. And this is what I firmly believe in. It's an honor amongst thieves. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying thieves like you got to go out there and steal something. When I say thieves, it's like, yo, we at war right now, man. I feel like we at war with not just saying society as a whole. I feel like we just at war with trying to find out where we fit as a generation. You know what I mean? Because our generation is battling like, yo, we know like what our moms and what our peoples before them was doing. Yeah. We know we're not really slaves to shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I just feel like it's an honor amongst it. So street code is forever evolving. To just a narrow-minded person, street code is, shit, if you come on my block, my G, I'm going to kill you. If you got the wrong color on, I'm going to shoot you. Like, that's not street code to me. Street code is just having an honor amongst somebody that's doing the same thing that you're doing. You know what I mean?
So what about, like, let's say you from this neighborhood, you go out another neighborhood, you shoot a video. You think you have to check in? Or is it, you know?
It's a level of respect with it, man. But, I mean, we don't own shit out here. Right?
Say it twice.
I mean, like, at the end of the day, man, what Rick Ross said, you got to buy back the block. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, man, we don't own this shit. I mean, there's a certain level of respect. Like, I feel like if somebody was to come out my neighborhood, it would be a due diligence to call me, but it's not a requirement.
Yeah.
If you don't call me, I just know what it is. Like, yo, I'm not going to feel no type of way. I just know you don't fuck with me like that, so when I shoot my video, wherever, I'm not calling you. That's just what it is.
So y'all want to do Instagram videos out Colonial Place? Checking with my white people out there walking their dogs.
Y'all gotta check out Blazing if y'all in his hood. When he was
Colonial Place.
He was birthday.
I'm about to fry your ass.
When he was birthday. You know what I'm saying? If y'all fly to Korea and y'all trying to do videos, contact Blazing. Check in. Y'all gotta check in over there.
And if you had Planet Fitness, check in on the bench, man. Because they be holding up the barbells and shit.
And some war code.
So you know, speaking on that, you know, we're I guess like I said, we all was born in the 80s. I mean, hopefully,
yeah,
we raised in the 90s. What do you think about the kids that's growing up now? Like, it seems like from my eyesight, it seems like they're acting reckless.
It's a disconnect, man. It's a disconnect. I mean, I saw it in our generation though. Yeah. In our generation, it was a disconnect. Like when you was like, I felt like looking up. Yeah. You know what I mean? When I'm looking at the guys that came before me, it was connected with somebody that came from their neighborhood. Like it wasn't. I'm just using it in this term. Yeah. You know what I mean? If you was a dope boy in '99, when the dope boy came in 2003, you took him in. You took him under your wing. If you seen like certain like ethics about him, you took him in. So I bet. Now we're gonna go from 2003 to 2006. you know what I mean, that window kind of narrowed, you know what I mean? So it's like, I bet instead of it's 5 thorough-ass young niggas, it's maybe 1 or 2. So I'm going to take them under the wing and let them be who they be.
Yeah.
Everybody know in a lot of areas, that's when the BMF shit and all that shit was going on. I feel like 2006 to 2009 was just a horrible whatever, you know what I mean? Just the whole build up to it. So long story short, it was a sweep. So that's what caused the disconnect. The real OGs is locked up, the real OGs. So I'm gonna get into that in a second.
Yeah.
I don't know, I ain't saying I know what you about to say, but long story short, so now we into like the 2010s and whatever.
Yeah.
So the guys that was coming up in that last era that I was mentioning, they kind of missed it. They never really connected with the older guys that was before them. So they're like, well shit, my OGs never did shit for me, so I'm not gonna do nothing for these little niggas. Fuck no.
This is what we doing now.
That's what we doing now.
I think the disconnect, you know, us growing up, we saw the OGs, it was all about money. You got these young boys pulling out pistols, whatever they have, and want to shoot people off of respect. I just don't understand that point now. Maybe because we came up in a different era, and I'm wondering, you know, how can we change that? How can we, you know, change the violent scene in this area?
Like I was saying about the disconnect between the older cats and the younger cats, man, it's gonna be a lot. You gotta find a common ground first. You know what I mean? And one thing I will say, you know what I mean, I can rewind it back to the music shit, man. Music is at an all-time high in this area. You know what I mean? Music really deads a lot of that. I seen a lot of real beefs get deaded over music. One of my real beefs got deaded over music. You know what I mean? It's a producer that I'm working with now. I mean, we had a vendetta. It was like, I thought in my mind, I said, one of us gonna have to die, man. I know that for a fact. I mean, I knew that for a fact because it went there. It was like disrespectful shit. It was shit that happened where I was like, yo, man, you know what I mean? All right, bet. We fight. We go to this club, get jumped, they get jumped. All right, they pull out guns, they pull out guns. They shoot, we shoot.
Allegedly.
All right, what's after that? I mean, yeah, allegedly. This is way past what I mean. But I'm just saying, like,
statute of limitations are past.
So, you know what I mean? Long story short, it's like, all right, getting past all of that stuff is like, yo, you know what I mean? Where the fuck was I going with that, man? It's Tennessee.
But you know what? Let me pinch a little bit because I know you said you made a good point. You said in certain years it was a sweep. These OGs is gone.
Yeah.
And that's to talk about what you was talking about, Blazing. Nowadays the kids, they OGs is like 19. You know what I'm saying? They really, and if you 19, you won't even know enough because you didn't have your OGs because you was going off the fly. So they never had the proper guidance or shown like, yo, it's not move this way. You don't move this way, you move that way. They never had it. So everybody's just working off of
impulse.
Yeah.
I'm just watching the news. I'm seeing all these shootings and stuff like that. I mean, maybe it did happen back in the day when we was growing up, but you didn't hear about it as much compared to now. And the reasons that we're hearing it.
I'm glad you said that. Go ahead, no, finish.
I mean, the reasons that you're hearing about these shootings.
The way we really media, when we was, 17, 18, 19 years old, if it ain't come out of the news, you ain't hear about it. That's just that. You know what I mean? Shit won't just popping on your phone. I remember, I was the dude in the neighborhood with the internet. So niggas want an internet or a printer or a computer that came to my house.
Facts.
Let alone news. So the news, like Wavy TV 10, ain't say, yo, this nigga got shot, whatever. You ain't hear about that shit. Unless you knew him.
Yep.
You knew somebody that knew him.
Facts.
So now you hear everything that happens. You know what I mean? Everything that happens, as soon as it happens, it comes to your phone. Shit, a nigga could be on Instagram Live and it happened while it happened. So it's just the outlets of media. So I feel like you just hear more. I had a young dude come to me and he's like a little younger than me. He's in his early 20s now. But he was like, man, I feel like Portsmouth is worse now than it's ever been. I'm like, man, you a damn lie, nigga. I remember you used to pull up at a light, nigga. It was like New Jack City out this bitch. You tripping.
Thank you.
You might hear more about the stuff that's going on, like, because, I'm going to say this, you might see more on your phone. You might be like,
because of social media.
Social media. But you heard a lot of shit back then. You like, damn, you heard what happened to dude? He got thrown in the trunk. And niggas duct taped him and you ain't seen him for 2 weeks. That was dude, yada, 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 yada. So,
news go around faster.
Yeah, so, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I just feel like people just finding information from different places. It's different sources of information now.
So are you doing anything to better the situation for our youth out here? Or?
I mean, I started that studio. That was a stepping stone. That's what I was saying earlier about music. I've seen music heal a lot of wounds, man. Like, when I was in Richmond, that's where I first got my first dose of it. When I was in Richmond, if you was from North Side, you wasn't fucking with the South Side dude. He was from the East End. He was from the West End dude. I opened up the studio on the North Side. I had one of the best engineers in that studio situation, which was Joe Skeet from Richmond. You know what I mean? He was just a fucking ambassador of the whole fucking Richmond. So, you know what I mean? He was the best person that, like, he had the know-how, he had the talent, he had everything. So everybody from all parts of Richmond would come just to meet up at my studio for this cat that's from here. And people was like, yo, man, you know what, man? I know I just shot at you last week, man, but fuck all that shit, man. We over here with Joe Skeet. Let's make a song. And I seen music heal wounds, man. So,
damn.
You know what I mean? I hope that could just pass down to this generation that's going on there.
That's crazy. Make that happen.
I ain't never heard of no shit like that.
That's real talk.
Yo,
I can't make it up.
I know I just shot at you last week. When I'm in the studio, pull up.
That's all funny shit, my nigga. Like, that shit was so real. It's like, yo, man, I'll never make a song with this nigga, bro. Don't let him be in the studio. I'm gonna flip everything upside down. And then the nigga pull up, and I'm like, fuck, what the fuck is about to go on in my studio? And then I see them niggas talking and dapping up and laughing and smoking and whatever the fuck. I was like, all right, bet, we lit. You know what I mean?
Damn.
So, I mean, music, man. The power of music. Niggas don't know how much music heals, man.
They do.
They do that.
Let's go ahead and get into this then. Your top 5 favorite rappers all time.
Drum roll.
He already thinking.
I can name the first one.
I didn't think I'm waiting for him to get done with that. Jay-Z, Big Nas, Jadakiss.
Hold on. So,
Was that one
you
person?
too fast. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm fucking with you.
Okay.
The drum roll. Alright. Jay-Z, number 1.
Shout out to our father Hope for making it that episode 18.7.
Yeah, people get mad that Jay-Z always mentioned on our podcast though.
It's
But
no
go ahead.
order. There's no order. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
no order. What we
I
got?
could give y'all who and whys. Y'all want me to give y'all who and whys or just who?
Just give me who?
Alright, Jay-Z,
Jay-Z,
Jadakiss,
Jadakiss,
Nas.
Nas.
Who? Alright, now these last 2 are critical because niggas is gonna really judge me. Alright. I'm gonna say we got Jay-Z, Jadakiss, and Nas, right? Fuck, man. Alright, this is my top 5. I'm gonna say Cameron, man.
Dipset into the building.
Cameron. And you know what I mean? Niggas know him for the bullshit, but I did a fucking book report on Cameron, so it's only right that I do Cam.
Okay.
I did a book report in like middle school.
Chris want to read this, by the way.
This was before all the.
That's his top.
Oh, boy.
That's his one. That's his number 1 favorite rapper.
Alright.
After the Migos.
Number 5, I'm gonna say Beanie Siegel / Mace, man. And the only reason why I say Beanie Siegel / Mace, because Mace has a big influence on my music, but Beanie Siegel could rap his ass off.
I'm here for Mace.
So you talking about the old Beanie or the new Beanie?
Old Beanie, man. You know that, man.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Hold on.
You know.
Gotta get close to the mic, man. Get close to the mic.
Got it.
Gotta get closer to my mic, man. Alright, so since we already, that's your top 5 favorite all-time rappers.
Yeah.
Well, shoot, let's go ahead and kick into this. What's your top 5 favorite local artists?
Local. Top 2, man.
7-5.
Top 2, YSS, 22 Fingers. That's first 2.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They're not the most, you know what I mean, critically acclaimed. YSS definitely doing this thing. And 22 Fingers is definitely doing this thing too. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a fucking lunch table, popular table type of shit. You know what I mean? People just got their favorites. So those are my 2. Okay. And we're going to go out of the 2. I'm going to say who's doing their thing. Young Crazy.
Okay.
CEO Mop. And BEO. And
A
Driver.
Wait, CEO, BEO, does that count as one?
That's one person.
Yeah,
let's do 1. Yeah, they won.
So
I fuck with them, man.
So we got
YSS, 22 Fingers,
CEO Mop and BEO.
CEO and BEO.
That's 3.
3.
I'm a dog.
Yeah.
4.
A Driver.
A Driver.
Okay. And you said Crazy. That's 5.
That's it.
And you said Young Crazy.
That's 5. So you
Unless-
heard it
unless-
first?
Hold on. Unless are you trying to take Crazy out?
I ain't taking them out. You know what I mean?
That's what you're going with.
That's 5.
Is that etched in stone? Can I hit the button on this?
Wait. Before we hit that button, who else, man? I'm trying to think who else. I just want to make sure there's nobody, no casualties.
I mean, listen.
Alright, bet. Young X, man.
Okay.
Who you take out?
You took Crazy out.
I ain't taking them out.
Ain't no honorable mentions on this
for
show,
clarity,
bro.
there are no honorable mentions. So Sunday, you have until Thursday to write a diss track. Which drops until
And I made a beat, so you know you can use that if you need it.
Yeah.
I mean, people get offended.
It's a lot of niggas, man. Young FP, Flea Cash, all my niggas, man. And they didn't even know no shit like that. It's just like, I don't want to be biased. I'm trying to just get my niggas and then what it is. You know what I mean? Flea Cash is my. See, he gonna be mad at me.
I'm here for Flea.
He gonna be mad at me because I'm gonna call him my cousin.
That's my guy.
That's literally to me, it's my cousin.
Okay.
To me. I mean, he can be mad. Hey, yo, son, you know what's buzzing me. You know he buzzing me. But that's my nigga.
That's not a bad list.
Yeah.
No, that isn't a bad list at all.
It's a lot of niggas, man. Young FP, Flea Cash, all my niggas, man. And they didn't even know no shit like that. It's just like, I don't want to be biased. I'm trying to just get my niggas and then what it is. You know what I mean? Flea Cash is my. See, he gonna be mad at me.
I'm here for Flea.
He gonna be mad at me because I'm gonna call him my cousin.
That's my guy.
That's literally to me, it's my cousin.
Okay.
To me. I mean, he can be mad. Hey, yo, son, you know what's buzzing me. You know he buzzing me. But that's my nigga.
That's not a bad list.
Yeah.
No, that isn't a bad list at all.
Hey, Drive up there was right. He was up there, right?
Yeah, you did have Drive on there.
Drive was my nigga. That's my motherfucking super cousin.
Shout out to the whole set.
Full set?
All of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's just, they was the young niggas.
Oh, because
I respect the young
they're from
Portsmouth.
Portsmouth, yeah.
Cavalier Mountain. Like, that's the area that I'm from. So, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I just love to see anybody from my area doing their thing. Like, I just remember not really more or less BO, but CEO. Like, it was like his family.
So are they brothers?
Nah.
They not?
Nah.
They just look alike.
Shout out to CEO. We're trying to catch you to do a podcast.
Yeah.
I fuck with Lionel Jackson too. Bossed up.
Everything, but
that's
I fuck with him too. Like, you know what I mean? It's so many niggas, man. I ain't gonna be able to name everybody, but
you named the 5. It's cool. It's cool. Now
I don't really got a 5. I'm just doing this for whatever.
No, we already did. It's done. I hit the button already, bro. It's in there. You took Crazy out.
I just said, yo, this is what it is. These are niggas I fuck with from the area.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. Nah, it's all love. You know what I'm saying?
all right. Well, you know, you listen to
Big
artists.
homie NO. Shout out to him. I mean, Portsmouth dude.
Go ahead. What'd you say?
What'd
you say, Glacier?
You list artists. What about producers?
Oh, this is my favorite part.
Top 5 producers
Favorite part.
of all time? Or we talking local?
Local in.
I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't know about the niggas that's in the whatever.
Okay.
Fuck it. I'm going for the niggas that
you know. Okay, give me those 5.
Alright, VIPs for sure.
Okay.
I mean, them niggas show me love. That's just what it is. Like, that's why from Chasing 36 to this, whatever. You know what I mean? They on 80% of this new joint. So, alright, VIPs, then we got Fingers on the Track. I love that dude.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know what I mean? Hell, we got Forbes, Mag, you know what I mean? That's his name on Instagram. But I know him as Forbes. He went to my shit. He went to school with me. Like, I remember he was younger than me and shit. So we was in the same Spanish class and type shit. That nigga was helpful though. I mean, I ain't talking about like in high school. I'm talking about now. Like, he's on my new mixtape.
Okay.
Bink definitely. I mean, I love Bink to death.
Bink,
How many is that? That's 3.
That's 4.
4.
Mm-hmm.
All right. No, that was VIPs. Fingers.
Forbes.
Forbes. Yeah, Bink. 4.
Okay.
Right. So I.
Come on, man. Keep
Fifth.
Come on.
You're right. You kept the count. So the 5th one would be. Now we need the drum roll. Who's the 5th?
Hit that drum roll for me. Come on, Chinese drum.
I can't think of no 5ths, man. So I'm gonna just give a 5th. If an F was a 5th, it would be.
Yeah, but F was a chef.
I said if an F was a 5th,
Oh.
it would be. It would be. Nah, this is just on random. If I could work with anybody, it would be Pharrell, man. This is that.
Oh.
Skateboard P.
Skateboard Peasants. You know what I mean?
That's a cop.
Not for real.
All of the 757, so I ain't even mad.
I respect it. I respect this. So let's go ahead and let's talk about, man, the new video you got out right now. New video you got out with Troy L. Join His Fire. So I need you to get back on track and tell me again about the project that you got ready to drop for us, or when you drop it, or You got more singles dropping. What you gonna do? What's in the works right now?
May 24th, I'm dropping Real Recognized Rell. It's a, you know what I mean, longly anticipated project. You know what I mean? It took a lot of 2006, 2015 to really like create this project. It was a lot of real experiences that I went through. You know what I mean? The production on the whole like project was, you know what I mean? It was 70% VIP's TV. It was 15% Ford's Mad that I was telling you about earlier, and a few percent of the dude Fingers on the track. That's a guy that I really like just came along like at the end on the closing on the track. He just like closed the casket so perfectly on it. And just the chemistry like throughout the people that I was working with was just perfect. They helped me translate the feelings that I was dealing with when I wanted to translate whatever the message was from the Real Recognized Rell situation. Real Recognized Rell was supposed to be my most personal project. My most personal project that I've dropped to date. Okay. Everything I've dropped like up to date was more or less like I'm just proving my skill. I'm letting y'all know I can really rap. I can rap my ass off. Real Recognized Rell is more or less, I bet I can rap my ass off, but I'm just gonna give y'all a piece of me. I'm gonna give y'all a piece of what the fuck I was going through throughout this time segment or whatever the fuck. And I'm gonna just put it into, you know what I mean, the music. And that's just what it is.
Gotcha. So you got any other features that you gonna put on the mixtape?
Alright, I got YSS on that joint. I got Tony Two Fingers on that joint. I got Young X on that joint. I got Young Money Young on that joint. I got Troy Ave on that joint. I got R&B features. I have a guy named Keynotes on that joint. Brittany Tierra, we got a fire joint on that shit. She on the joint with me and Young Money Young. Okay. And it's just, I don't know. I hope I ain't leave nobody out. So that's just what it is.
Highly anticipated.
Definitely, man. You know what I mean? Because I left a little gap. Chasing 36 came out in 14. You know what I mean? Damn, 3 years just fly that fast. You know what I mean? Like I said, there was a lot of politics that happened in the middle of it.
Okay.
There was a lot of people saying, hey man, hold it, man, because we got this going on and we just want to make this situation bigger than life. And I mean, we love the direction that you're going with music and just. That's just the politics get into it sometimes.
Okay. We feel you.
You just want to know, can you give us a 16, 32, 64? However you like.
We can't count bars.
I can count bars. I can't speak for them.
But what we can do is find out if these raps are recycled. So don't play us like previous.
Alright, bet. I'm gonna just see how far I can go with the Hennessy.
It is what it is.
All right.
Just spit some bars, man. Spit whatever you feel.
Yeah, go ahead. Regular Rell. We got Regular Rell. Go ahead. Give me one of them funk flex type shits. Go ahead. Give me one of them intros like that.
Got Regular Rell in the building.
Yeah.
The city's on fire tonight. The city's on fire tonight. We got Norfolk, Suffolk, Portsmouth, Virginia Beach, Hampton, Newport News, all that shit. Colonial Place. Shout out to my white people. No, we in the building. Drops bombs.
95 on my big shit. Ooh, I know I just killed the game. I styled on them just a tidbit. Too much, cooped up. Bad bitch, I just scooped up. All my hoes got 1,000 likes. Instagram got a boost up. Slide through, throw the deuce up, let the smoke out and throw the roof up. Most of the time I don't need smoke, but the black Henny got me loosed up. Fly nigga, wave spinning. 5 stars, no days in it. Thinking back on them nights when niggas got work and niggas got paid in them. Flip that to legit money. Real estate to that whip money. Clearing all of these scattered thoughts. Those are the jewels you can get from me. No mas. I ain't scared of taking no loss. I done fucked so many bitches. I just get their head until a nigga doze off. Damn, I'm feeling like the fucking boss. Damn, I'm feeling like the fucking man. I'm so ahead of my fucking time. I don't think these niggas understand. Pull up on them with the Mace on. Stop pitch speakers with the bass on. Keep it G like the Gucci watch on my arm with the screw face on. I fucked it up, but you know.
Hey. Regular Rell. Regular Rell, off the Hennessy.
Like
you took the whole damn bottle.
Okay. I'm gonna give y'all another one, man. Fuck it.